I'm still working on building a practice around filming, around sharing again, around disclosing what I'm eating. And I'm hungover from cheesecake last night. So let's do what we're doing today. We are working on some protein. This is 2 scoops of Black Magic multi-source protein, along with some organic soy milk from Kroger. I've also got an envelope of peaches and cream oatmeal with a big scoop of chia seeds and a whole bunch of water. Now, I use this and I really enjoy it, not just for the flavor because it's fun. It even has the miniature marshmallows from like hot chocolate envelopes in it, but because it's a multi-source protein. And what they mean by that is that there's whey, egg, and casein complex, along with enzymes and medium chain triglycerides. This is not sponsored in any way. I'm just wanting to get into some of the other supplements and the ways that I take care of my health in what I choose to bring into my home. Now, as you can see, it has a hefty amount of cholesterol, and while I don't have a ton of other eggs during my day, cholesterol is something that I'm watching right now. So it's something to keep an eye on, because if I took 2 scoops, then that makes the cholesterol go from 23% of my daily value to up to like 46%. So I'm really going to need to check in about the cholesterol and what I'm eating for the rest of the day. As promised, here's the rest of my supplement routine. Let's get into each one and their purpose. Starting over here, and you'll see that I have things in the back. Those are some things that I used to take, which I no longer do. This is berberine. It's also got cinnamon and turmeric in it. Overall, this has to do with, and the reason I take it, is insulin resistance, metabolic health. It is known as nature's metformin. Now, I didn't have a stable, clean source of that for a while, and I did wind up with a metformin prescription. You'll notice there was a seal on the berberine bottle because I'm not taking it at the moment, since they can double up and counteract each other. I'm still waiting to get some clean lab work back on some things I'm monitoring. So I am not doubling up with the berberine right now, even though that's a quite effective treatment for PCOS along with fiber. Next, I was using Osteo Biflex. That had been recommended by, well, pretty much everyone who knew about joints, but mostly on the chiropractic side. Now, the reason I'm not taking that anymore, or my iron, which I'm prescribed because I'm practically anemic, I found this supplement, Fascial Release Supplement, Trueform patented formula from Fascial. Now, again, this isn't sponsored in any way. I'm just cataloging what it is that I do and seeing what works long term. This thing has, wait, this doesn't have iron in it. I think it's the other one that does. This was created by someone who has fibromyalgia, who was working with a clinician. Their stuff is made in the USA and third-party tested, non-GMO, gluten-free. Now, it's also FDA registered. They found that there were certain compounds that improved outcomes in fibromyalgia in particular overall, and they put it together. We've got hyaluronic acid, boswellia. That comes from frankincense, in case you don't know. Hyaluronic acid is a lubricant, ultimately, in your joints. Boswellia deals with inflammation. Gotu-kola extract, I'm not 100% sure. Vitamin C, that's your antioxidant. Serapeptase, I don't know about this, but it looks like there's a lot of it, so it must be amazing. Bamboo extract, this is where you get your silica from. Boron, manganese, and copper. Now, these minerals right here apparently had something to do with the cure for pig arthritis that's talked about in this weird book my mom got forever ago. It's called Dead Doctors Don't Lie. And the reason I bring that up is that that doctor, Dr. Joel Wallach and Dr. Malan, were making some claims about mineral supplementation had been able to cure fibromyalgia in pigs. And I gotta tell you, I've been so desperate when it comes to my fibro that I was literally looking up, was Dr. Joel Wallach any bit right? Because my mom was into a lot of fringe science growing up. And some of that has been proved right. And that's actually how I found the fascia supplement. Now, I'm also, as a resident of the state of Washington, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, please check with your doctor, but you probably need a vitamin D3 supplement. I was recommended to get one that was a minimum of 2,500 IUs or 62.5 mcgs of vitamin D3. I got one from a non-fish liver source because that's been a little bit overpopulated right now, and I'm trying to not overexpose myself to things like mercury, especially because the liver is where mercury is processed. Now, these are some of my considerations, and you may have others of your own. This last thing right here, I mentioned the other day, this is Melamend. I don't remember 100% how I found this, probably talking about hormone issues around my phone, but it had something to do with the inositol blend that I've looked into to help manage my PCOS. And there's also amino acids, vitamins, and minerals to support optimal health. I mean, we do have our B6. Now, I had also been prescribed to take a B complex, and particularly because I'm low in B12. Now, this is B complex, and I don't take this at the moment because I'm trying to see what Melamine does, since the only one that they add in directly is vitamin B6, and vitamin B12 is one of the main ones that I was deficient in. I'm wondering if the rest of this is going to help my body start making more of it, but again, I have access to a primary care provider and the lab work that I need to be able to keep up with this, get a metabolic panel, and keep track of it. Oh shoot, we need to be taking 2 scoops a day. Nerds. Anyway, this is created as a holistic remedy for people from those dealing with PCOS all the way up through perimenopause and menopause. Haven't been taking it for too long, but this is what I'm taking for my hormones, joints, mood, health, and all that right now. Thanks for hanging with me.